Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the process of importing subscribers into specific groups inside of MailChimp. And there are a number of reasons you may want to do this. First of all, you may be moving from another email platform and you already have some segmentation in place, and you want to maintain the ability to segment within MailChimp using groups. The second reason is perhaps you got started off on the wrong foot and you created a bunch of different lists in an attempt to organize your subscribers, and now you've come to see the light and understand that groups is probably the best way to do that within your main list. And a third situation is you may gather email addresses outside of MailChimp, for instance, at a trade show, or often, and this is the example I'll walk you through, often we run partner contests with another brand, and we're gifted with a bunch of email subscriptions that come out of that who have opted into our contest, and we import them into MailChimp, but we want to keep a tab on where these subscribers came from. So I've actually created a group category called contests here, and then I have a bunch of contests that we've run, and all of those people are in our main list, but I now can segment them if I wanted to just send, for instance, a reminder of how they got onto our list after we've initially added them. So just a reminder of how we get into the groups view here. I go into lists. I click on my main list. And then under manage contacts, I click groups. So this brings us to the groups window. Now, under view groups, I have a number of contests here. Let's say I'm going to add a group here because I'm going to import subscribers to a contest that has just ended. I'll call this this was the kickboard contest. And I'm going to hit save. And over here, I have an option to import. So there are a number of ways you can do this. And the standard way is to import a CSV or an Excel document. So typically you'll receive your entries in an Excel document or a CSV, comma separated values document. You can also copy and paste them in, and it will essentially accomplish the same thing as a CSV. CSV is a little simpler. So we'll hit next there. So we'll just select the file and import it into MailChimp and hit next. Now, MailChimp will import all of the columns that you have in your CSV document. So you may want to clean that up before you import it into MailChimp. Obviously, the critical column being the email address, since that is the unique identifier for each subscriber. But if you have other information, even partial information, not for every entrant, you can import that as well. In this case, we'll just skip last name. Typically don't keep that unless they purchase something. Skip province. I guess we can keep country if you want, just because that is important to us. So the other columns will not be imported. We'll click next. And again, you'll see that it has not yet imported. It's just confirming here. So it is importing these people as subscribed, and it's adding them to this group. Under my group category contests, it's adding them to kickboard contest. And you might want to click auto update my existing list. So in case anyone that you're currently subscribing is already on your list, it will update that subscriber information simply by adding them to the kickboard contest group. So it won't duplicate that. So we'll just click import. And depending on the size of that import, this may take a few minutes. So now we have imported a new set of subscribers to a group inside of our MailChimp list.